batting at your age, carrying in the same form like the last season?
Yeah, coming in at number 3, obviously there is a role that has been given to me. I feel in T20 cricket these days, everybody pretty much has the same role, to go out and hit from ball 1. So that doesn't really make any difference in terms of what I have to do as well. So yeah, that's how it's been going, and hopefully I can carry on in the same way. And coming to Rajat, yeah, definitely he's doing a remarkable job, to be captaining for the first time in the IPL, and the way he's been handling himself on and off the field, and then coming out to bat and doing the job day in and day out, it's really commendable.
Next question.
Yes, sir. Rohit and facing get the second over for Josh Aguilar. Was it a match of question? Please don't say I won't attend the bowlers meeting.
That is actually true. I don't attend bowlers meeting, but I am aware that a lot of left-arm pacers have bowled to Rohit in the past and had success against him. So I'm sure there was. I'm sure that was the thinking behind that move. But of course, at the end of the day, you have to go out there and execute that plan. And I feel Ash did that well.
Yes, sir. Hi, David. Wanted two perspectives from you. One, you were involved in a partnership with Kohli. So, what was the chat around when you were around in the middle? And then when you went off field, when Padikkal was batting, what messaging was being sent in? What were you getting in response about his innings, the conditions, etc.? So, Kohli, Padikkal, and the conditions.
Like I said earlier on, to be honest, T20 cricket is evolved so much that you are going from ball 1. Doesn't matter what the conditions are, who's batting with who, it does not matter at all, and who you're facing, even that. So the plans were clear. We had to try and put some pressure on them in the power play and then carry on that momentum. And I feel once we had the power play that we had, Rajat and Virat again carried on that momentum really well.
Yes, sir. What was the talk in the middle when Hardik and Tilak were pulling things back for a while?
Not sure, because I wasn't in the middle. I was sitting in the dugout. But from the outside, it was all pretty calm. Everyone in the dugout understood that our bowlers have got that ability and pedigree to come back into that game. Obviously, they batted really well in that phase, and they were looking like they would take the game away. But our bowlers got it back very well.
Yes.
This one has come for RCB after a certain number of years of not winning against home crickets on this particular ground. What sort of sentiments, emotions have been around this group of players? Some of them are very new to the team, some of them are very old since the start of the franchise. And the second part of it, at any stage of the game, but particularly when Mumbai were fighting back, did it come into your minds that it might just slip away?
To be honest, every game is important for us. It doesn't matter who we are playing and where we are playing at. So that was the same way when we were playing CSK. It was the same when we played KKR, and it's the same and now that we have played MI and MI. So like I said, it's important that we take every game at a time and try and win each and every game, because you never know where the momentum takes you in this tournament. So yeah, I really feel that we went out there, wanted to win, and we got that.
Yes.
Yeah, second half of the question, sorry, I missed out.
At any point did you feel that the game was slipping away despite having put up?
Yeah, definitely. When they were going like that, Hardik and Tilak, they were batting beautifully, and it definitely felt like they were really, dominating the game at that point. And I feel Bhuvi, the over that he bowled when he did, made a huge difference for us, and I credit to him.
What do you look to learn from batting with Virat or being in the same dressing room, training together, and also from the chats with the opponents and some of the achievers?
Obviously, batting with Virat is a pleasure, and he's done this over and over again for so many years. So that's the level of consistency that you aim for as a young cricketer playing the IPL. He makes it look easy, but it isn't that easy, to be honest, to come in every single year and get above 400, 500 runs. So obviously, as youngsters in the team, we are looking to learn that from him, and IPL in general has so many great cricketers who have had so much success over the years. So each time we play a match against any of them, it's a learning experience.
Yes. There are too many team changes, as such frequent team changes. Personally, for you, how difficult or how different has it been to cope with all these challenges, and what have you done this season to ensure that something will happen?
Yeah, it's definitely challenging when you are not settled in any side. Um, as a 21-year-old, I was in RCB, and when I made that move to another franchise, it was a little uncomfortable. Obviously, I wasn't very confident about myself, and it took me 3-4 years to really find what I am as a cricketer in IPL. So it's not that easy, like. You try your hardest, but at times it just doesn't work. So coming into this season, obviously I had to work really hard. I knew there were things that I needed to improve on. There were lots of aspects of the game that I wasn't up to the mark, I felt, in the last year. So I had a good couple of months before the IPL started, and I feel all that hard work is coming into effect now.
Yes.
Basically talking about your team, last
Yeah.
year a great comeback was there was a tournament and this year you have a great start.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about what are the pieces and about this winning mentality for the words of the coach for approach today?
Yeah, I feel the planning has been really clear this season. Everyone understands what their roles are in the side, and when you have that clarity coming into an IPL game, I think it's very important because everything is pretty frantic in an IPL game. 20 overs goes by pretty fast, so it's important that everyone understands what they're doing on the ground. Because it can slip away pretty quickly. So I feel that's the biggest positive for us, that everyone understands in each phase of the game what they need to do, and as long as everyone's following that, we'll be in a good place.
Let's do one last question.
Whenever it comes to chats around the impact player, everybody says that the all-rounder is taken away from the game. But your perspective around someone who's young, who wants to even field and contribute, how are you made to understand that this is an innings you have to sit out one half of the game?
Yeah.
And how do you take it upon yourself, and what are the thoughts, reactions that come to you?
Honestly, it's not ideal, as I've always enjoyed fielding, and that's something I've always wanted to do in every single game. I feel I can make that difference when I'm on the field, but the team is set up in such a way that I have to be the one that sits out, and we have some great fielders on the ground even then. So yeah, it's not great. Obviously, it is what it is now. It is a rule that they feel helps the game. So hopefully I can eventually start fielding again, because it's pretty boring sitting out and watching.
Thank you so much for all your questions.
Thank you.